Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here. Super excited to showcase the Modular Shopping Street with an amazing 3,456 pieces, several minifigures, and a lot of detail. I am loving it. Let's check it out. Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here. Super excited because this is my Lego channel. Super excited to share my adventures at Lego stores, Bricks and minifigure stores, checking out different box stores, sharing my mocks, sharing my mods, and really having an all-around good time during live streams, special events, and all that good stuff. I specialize in making mocks, turning current sets into mocks or modifications, as well as tips and tricks on showing what I like to do for my Lego city. We'll go to events, share some fun activities, and definitely hang out on live streams. All right, guys. So, Shopping Street. Great addition to any city. I love the angles. I know a lot of people are hating on it, but I actually really love the overall look and feel of it. To be honest, I do kind of wish it was a little bit taller. Wish I was a little bit taller, y'all. Really love the overall look and feel of the build. So we've got Bricks right here. We've got a furniture store over here. And then we have some other stuff up in the top. So looking at the overall build, I love it. So I went ahead and put it on a double mills. If for those of you that don't know what a double mills is it's 2 bricks tall instead of just 1 brick. That way you can slide, a 1 level in, and if you wanted to like build out stories to where you have minifigures digging in ditches and stuff like that, you have a little bit more room for that. But anyway, so love the overall details. So we're going to take a look at the furniture store first. Really love the details of the signage. I think it looks really good if it would stay in focus. Then you have a nice big sale sign. You have an individual coming out here with the furniture. Love the coloring. The dark orange is really nice. I love the contrast in the light blue and the yellow. And then above you have the difference in color on the dark tan, and then of course the dark building here. So really liking the feel. And then you have a nice little garden here. That's always fun. I really love the fact that this set comes with the pigeons. There's actually 2 here. So this one, there's a gray one. And then of course over here, there is a white one. So pretty excited about that. Then you come over here to this building. So now we have the sand green, and then the white with a hint of tan. I wish like this. So this here was, or is in the nougat color. I wish they would have just continued that and had these as that color. Not exactly sure why they did that. It does resemble the brick bank quite a bit. So I really kind of wish they would have gone with other colors. Maybe sand blue windows and a sand blue bottom. Something along those lines just to change it up, because we're getting a lot of the same colors in the modular cities. And I wish there was something different. But overall, I really like the details. So obviously Bricks is an instrument shop or a music shop. Then we have some great details up here when it comes to the flowers around the windows and all of that kind of fun stuff. Love the fact that there's a door out here so you can come out to the secondary building. Love how they did the roofing elements. They have these pieces here, and then they have these pieces here to round out really nice designs. Technically a wand goes on top of here, but I just kept it off. The wands break off very easily and are a pain. And then we're going to come around to the back, and this is kind of where it loses it. They always just kind of, leave the back empty, and very like blah. And I mean, it looks like they try. But I mean, like they have some shrubbery here. Like, why not add some shrubbery here? Shrubbery here. Sure, maybe a mural or something. I mean, it's an alleyway, so let's add those details. So I'll probably be adding those details, myself. Maybe a 36 Brix sign here or something like that. And then, continuing the shrubbery around here. But overall, I think it's just kind of lacking. It's just plain. I know it's going to be an alleyway or whatever, but what if somebody wanted to expand this and because we're talking about a shopping street, let's actually make it a full-on street. I think, shopping market would have been better or something along those lines. I don't think street is the good terminology because it's not really a street, but whatever. Anyway, got some foliage here in the back. I love the bright orange on it. I might grab some of my pieces and add some orange to here because then that would make sense that it's dropping onto the floor. Obviously, of course, we have, a nice little dumpster back here with a chair falling out. And then we have a rat looking at a rat trap. But overall, I mean, I think some hints of details are here, but it's just kind of missing the boat a little bit. So all in all, really love the aesthetic. I wish there was some changes, but that's just my personal preference. But I love the details and how they did all the greebling and the side work. I love how they have the sidewalk in different colors. They do have a broken pipe in here. I know it's a little hard to see because of shadowing, but they do have a broken pipe in there. Which is kind of neat. And these, what are they called? Tulips going on. But overall, really like that. So let's dig into the interior and check out what they did there. All right, guys. So checking out Brix, I believe it's called. This is a music store or instrument store. Really love the instruments that they put together. Really do love the staircase. It actually makes sense to where it is. And then they have a nice little stand. And then they have, I don't know a lot about instruments, so I hope I don't mess them up. But there is a big, what I believe is a tuba. We have an instrument, horn instrument there. And then a couple other instruments there with a extra hat for the minifigure in the band. So pretty excited about that. I love the tile work. I love how it's all nice and smooth. And then coming over to the furniture store, we have a few different pieces of furniture. So I really like that because they're made different. So you can easily adapt that to there. And then we have some nice rugs and all of that. I do feel like the walls are a little bit plain on this side. They could have had picture frames or something like those or like that along there. But all in all, I really do like what they did. So as you come up the stairs, you come into this other room where I believe it's more instruments. And this is probably where they would do like the practicing and teaching how to play the instruments and all of that kind of fun stuff. I really like what they did, but at the same time, I wish it was something different. I believe in Assembly Square, we have this same type of store where the above is kind of the same. I do like the fact that we get, more instruments, but it's kind of, again, that repetitive nature. Coming over here, I do like the woodworking station or shop. We have the nice little duck to the homage to the Lego company. And then we have a bunch of different pieces of wood. This is basically where, the shop of where, the furniture is being made. So I really love that. It gives it a really nice touch. I do wish it was all tiled, but, that's just my personal preference. But all in all, I do really like what they did with this floor. Now, coming to the third floor, they have the owner's residence. I do like how they did the bed and some furniture pieces and all that kind of fun stuff. They do have the bathroom here, but they don't have a kitchen. Would really love to see what they do as far as, putting together a kitchen, because we've seen that. But overall, I really like the usage on this piece. It's like I forgot what it's called, but it's like a hair piece, or a tail piece for, the Unikitties. And they made furniture or arm posts out of that. So really love how they did that. And it looks really nice. Now, I will say, and I'm gonna pan out, the one absolutely thing I hated about this build is these two sections right here. Oh my gosh. And it's all three of these sections. So if I bring this up, how we built this, it just kept popping off. And these have been popping off too. It's just, they're so loose, and as you're trying to build the different things, you're pushing down to clutch the pieces, and then this pops off, and you have to rebuild that. So that is something I absolutely hated about this build. I felt like, there could have been more to secure it, but that's just me. So let's put it all back together. Oh, and then so showcasing the little garden with the dove house, or the bird house. Really like what they did here. They added a little ladybug and all that kind of fun stuff. Great details. I really love the fact that they're adding more details. And then this little section here, it's not really anything inside, but I love the fact that they have that tower effect. And it really does look cool. So let's again put all this back together and finish up. All right, guys, so there you have it. The Modular Building Collection, Shopping Street. 3,456, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, about 7 minifigures, set number 11371. And it is awesome. Like I said, I really love what they did with this set. Little hiccup, like I said, with the building. Even when I was sticking this back on, this section here popped off, so I had to rebuild that a little bit. But all in all, I really do look or love how they did it. Can't wait to light it up and put it in my city. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate all the love and support. It really does mean a lot that you've taken the time, energy, and effort to watch my videos, check out my content, hit that like button, share with your friends and family, and support the channel. If you like my channel and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships. Every little bit counts and goes right back toward the channel. And then in addition to that, please check out my merch. I have some shirts, some hats, all that kind of fun stuff pertaining to all the build different types and all of that fun stuff. And we'll see you next time on 36 Brix. Did you like that video? Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships, as every little bit counts. Want to see more? Check out this video. Or, well, shit, maybe this video. That video. Check out all my videos on my YouTube channel. And if you want to hang out during live streams, come do that too. Thanks for watching.